We have a new addition to the party, Wolfgang the Wolf. Yes, it's a real inventive name that your typical Nord might come up with. Not that Nords are dumb people, far from it, but they aren't exactly intellectual. Well, at least their culture isn't. It's not that they are like orcs who would kill you over any offense given, if they even understood you were offending them. But Nord culture isn't centered around being intelligent. Wolfgang is apparently a trained wolf, though I have never heard of such a thing before. Leave it to the Nords to make the attempt. Regardless, if he really is trained and well-behaved, and won't resort to attacking us should he ever get too hungry, then this fourth party member will be welcomed. We'll just have to see. As for the Lalu Sisters, all I can say is that I hope I never have to deal with them again. They are very, very strange, even by Dunmer standards. Yes, it came as a bit of a shock when I found out that the so-called husband that these two sisters were fighting over was just the skull of the former husband of Hineri Lalu. Though I sort of pegged it when I said that this so-called husband has no agency and seems like something you take out and use when needed. What is wrong with these women? I have the feeling that, though I have now helped Vilya's sister twice with ingredients that she needs, that it's not over. That there will be more requests to come in the future. When it does come, I pray to the Nine that it won't include Hineri Lalu or her sister, but with my luck it most certainly will. So I will do it for Vilya, the blonde Nord woman whom I have really come to love over these last months. I have also begun to appreciate Fergus, the strange Breton, who has the oddest accent I have ever come across. So with Vilya, Fergus, and Wolfgang, I think this group of mine will accomplish great things in our war against Maroon's Dagon. However, I have decided to postpone everything until I have dealt with this Umaril, who has apparently returned. Yes, returned at a most unfortunate time for us all, since we are struggling to survive this Daedric invasion. But now that I think of it, if Umaril was going to return, why would it be when Tamriel is at peace and can much more easily deal with him? If anything, this is the most opportune time to make his return, when everyone is focused on a grave threat to our civilization. It's the perfect time for every evil to crawl out of their hole and make their move. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader. Wernskingrad will be heading southeast. It's close to the Valenwood and elsewhere borders. Two places I've never been to, nor really care to go to. Let's see, I can probably go through this gate. Get around this horse. Alright, well, I've had a good rest. I've sold off all my excess equipment, and I do believe I'm heading in the right direction. Let's see if there's any Oblivion gates down here. Probably not. Oh, Castle Skingrad is there. Well, you know what? Let's just go around this way. Trying to climb up these hillsides. Probably not the best way to use profit. So I decided to see about defeating this Umaril. I believe that is the path we want to take. So I'm gonna have to go to this. It's not a shrine; it's the Priory. I do believe whatever is left of the Knights of the Nine, if there is anything besides spirits.
Pay up, or else.
I'm almost tempted to pay him 100 gold just to keep going. No, take it from me if you can.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Fine. I'm just impatient at the moment. I'm dealing with you idiots everywhere I go. Oh, could you be right more in my face?
Oh, what's the matter? Is this a cry? Why don't
Okay, Vilya, why are you not helping? Okay, Now I get some help. Oh, because he attacked my wolf. Serves you right. Wow, the storm has really come down. A Daedric battle axe. I just sold everything. Now I'm filling back into the inventory. Though, yeah, why didn't you help? Daedric arrows. Staff of Frost. Spittle stick. Well, that's the fool's fault. Yeah, he may have been there to help. You hit Wolfgang, or Wolf.
This is a nice place, don't you think so?
Not really. Let's get going. Stupid bandit, stupid mage apprentice. Looks like there's people fighting ahead. We're not even going in the right direction, but this is the way the path is taking me. Well, let's go. Okay, so this is the way I want to go. What's goblins? A lot of dead goblins. Oh, wow. That storm ended fast. Now let's go off. Gotta find an access route. Let's get off this path. Straight into a deer, straight into an Oblivion Gate. Let's try to avoid Daedra. I don't want to be chased all the way to this priory. Oh, there's a Daedra right there. Is that not the fort I found the last Shadow Banished wine in? Yes, it is. Fort Vlastros. Oops. Okay, where is my favorite blonde? To the south. Southeast, to be exact. Now, yes, I know I do want to go to these old Aelid ruins, but to find those Aelid statues, but that's just going to have to wait until I've done more important things. Let's just keep going. I've got a weird feeling about this area. Really no one living down here. Ruins and deer and I guess the occasional Oblivion Gate, which they like to open out in the middle of nowhere for some reason. I can't hear you, Vilya. Ah, it's a bear. Hopefully we can outrun it. Oh, there's something. Maybe that's the priory. Here, this is it. This is a priory if I've ever seen one. That bear's still here. There's coming. Ha! He's after Prophet. I don't think so. Leave Prophet alone. Prophet. They always attract everything. I don't know why. Oops. Sorry, Prophet. Wrong spell. Let's see about healing my horse. Gets me restoration practice as well. Alright, so we're here at the Priory, and I'm surprised it's still standing. Guess how old is this place? Old fort ruins have held up much.
You don't. I'm not
There's
afraid.
the master of that bear. The old fort ruins have held up Well, this place is held up better than the old fort ruins, and it must be much older. You feeling better, Prophet? Phew. Things look like it died in agony. Okay, so, Fergus. I do like these summon spells.
Hey there.
Hey. Follow me and equip your gear, just in case.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I have no idea what we can expect inside here. Skeletons? Ghosts? Maybe necromancers have taken over? I don't know. Oh. This is not Pelino. Pelino Whitestrike. Umarol the Unfeathered. Well, if he's come back after all these millennia, he must be defeated because, as I said before, I do not need him and Mehrunes Dagon to deal with at the same time. Okay, well, let's check out the chapel first. This place would have had to have been kept up over the years.
The water is never really cold here in Cyrodiil.
Ah. I feel like my prayer to the Nine has been heard. Well, there's no one here, and I don't think there's been anyone here for a while. Bushes are overgrown. But it doesn't show a place that would be millennia old. Cobwebs. The Short Life of Uriel Septim VII. There's some kind of symbol on the floor. Everything seems to be in disarray, like perhaps vagrants have lived here for a while. The Song of Pelino, versions, volume 7. Yeah, well, I suppose I could read this. Thought I just heard something like a spirit. A ghost somewhere. Oh, this place is really bare. Well,
I'm finally getting around to reading 5 songs of King Wolfhart. I just wish I had more time to read it.
Okay. If I touch this symbol... Oh, the ring I have fits perfectly into the diamond-shaped opening in the floor, so I will put it in. Oh!
Strange.
Okay then, this place has its secrets, it seems. I have a ring for you, Fergus.
I'm all yours. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've saved this for you. Let me check your gear.
Take your time.
So, this ring... I thought I had a ring to give him. Maybe I ended up selling it. Okay, I don't have it then.
How may I help
Sorry,
you?
I sold it. I
Bye-bye.
need to tease you. Okay, everyone move, please. Our party is getting larger. There's 4 of us now. Cobwebs, but... I don't even know what to look for. I mean, I haven't been told anything. To go see the Priory with the helm of Pelino. Of course, I'm going to inspect the chests. There's a cuirass here. A shield. It's light armor, though. Knights of the Nine, it would seem. This place was used at some point. Oh, that's you, Wolfgang. I didn't know wolves made that noise. It sounded almost like a very guttural purring, like a cat would make. There's a rat over there. Well, I don't see any indentation I can fit the ring in here. Old tombs. Whoa, what? Oh. As I thought, we would be meeting spirits here.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat.
Whoa,
For the
really?
vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Ah! Okay. The rest aren't attacking, so I don't think this is exactly fair. Fergus,
Do you need help?
I think you should leave. Let's avoid fighting if possible.
Okay, I'll be watching your fight skills instead.
Come here. No. Vilya.
Did you want some help?
No. Actually, for the first time, let's avoid fighting.
So we'll be sneaking around then, avoiding trouble.
Well, you will, I won't.
Talk later.
They want honorable combat, it would seem. They're making strange noises. Spirits still hurting me. For all these millennia.
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
This is how I fight, not just with melee. Oops, I missed. Just barely make them out. At least I can see them, though. Ah! Next, I guess I have to fight all 9.
Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
That was the strangest book I ever read.
Now you, I did summon you to help fight. Let me practice with my blocking skill. Is he defeated too? Yes, he is. Next.
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself.
Ah! This one hits hard. He is using a two-handed sword, after all. It has great reach, too. Are you serious? I don't even think I hit him. Okay, I've sent Vilya to relax, and Fergus. Who's next? Fergus, I told to leave. Wolfgang, well, if you must stay here, that's fine. They fade out once in a while. I can't see them at all. Like now. Next.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries, but now you face Sir Junkin.
Sir Junkin, huh? What? See? There he just disappeared completely. Come on. Next.
You have lost, Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
The Nords, huh? So I know not to use frost spells on this one. I've gotten really strong over this time. Since being freed from prison.
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
I knew he was going to say that. No spirit is going to defeat me. Oops. Sorry, Wolfgang. Did I pass your little test?
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us.
Ouch. I'm so
Step
clumsy.
forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Hmm? Claim what it is by my right, so now I'm collecting armor pieces. I've defeated the ghostly guardians of the cuirass of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. Well, if it's still workable armor, I suppose I could use it. I've recovered the cuirass of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusader relics. Well, No point in just lugging it around. Let's see how this works. Although I definitely don't want to use a shield or weapon if they have one. I don't think I'll find any better weapon or shield than the ones I'm carrying. Oh. I guess it's better than Daedric armor, just that my helm was... or my hood had Magicka enchantment on it, so... I do believe this is better than what I was wearing, but... See, what I was wearing had light on it. Now I won't be able to see very well. I really don't care to be one of these knights. I just want to stop Maroon's Dagon, and if this Umral is going to be in the way, I guess I have to stop him first. Hello?
How may I serve you, Commander?
Commander? What can you tell me about the Knights of the Nine?
In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more.
Okay, and Sir Beric?
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled.
Perhaps he...
For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order.
Really?
Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
Okay.
May the
1,
nine
2,
guide
3,
your way.
4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8. I thought there'd be all 9 here, but I guess not. So I fought 8, not 9. Sir Emil.
By the 9. I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Noble knight. I'd hope to be more than that. I have the helm of the Crusader.
You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped.
And what can you tell me about the Knights of the Nine?
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusader's relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began.
What is this? Who's Sir Beric?
One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Walk with the Nine. So, what would they have me do now? Find the other pieces? I suppose that there's greaves and boots and, yes, gloves and probably a weapon and shield, too. Well, I'll speak to them all then. I started here. If anyone here knows any other relics that I should be pursuing, please let me know.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Would seem I have no choice. Tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
What can you tell me about the boots of the Crusader?
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. May the
Tess.
Nine guide your way.
Well, I do know that there is a shrine, but way in the forest. I don't think that's... it's not even marked on my map. West of the Imperial City, so that's probably in this area. I know there's a shrine that's just southeast of Coral, but that's probably not the same place. Okay, so we have the boots to go after. Hello, can you tell me of some relic I should be pursuing too?
Greetings, Sir Knight.
And he says he does
May your
not.
sword strike true.
Maybe I should only be going after one at a time? But if I'm going to be out in the world,
Let's get
it could be
some
more
to read,
convenient
shall we?
to just start searching for them all instead of having to return here each time. Hello.
How may I serve you, Commander?
Can you tell me about the boots of the Crusader?
The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them and never returned.
So that's how he died.
Go.
It would seem
with
that
virtue.
maybe the boots, I have to just maybe pursue one relic at a time. Hello.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader.
Okay, fine. What do you mean?
When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me.
Where's this fort? Bulwark? Bulwark?
It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border.
Oh, way
If
down
all
there.
went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours.
Anything else you can tell me about that fort?
Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything.
And what can you tell me about the shield of the Crusader?
The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it.
Oh, it's very old, I assume, so... And Julianos. It is, Julianos protects this shield?
History and knowledge are his domain.
Yes, I
He
know
is
that.
the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise.
Alright,
May your sword
that's two
strike
items.
true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Xenothor.
The challenge of Xenothor. How did you fail?
I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Xenothor, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means.
Walk in the faith. What must I do?
Below the chapel of Xenothor in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved. but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
My faith will guide me.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowin's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all.
Sounds simple enough, but how does one get across that chasm? Tell me about this Mace of Xenothor.
Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Xenothor in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Xenothor at his tomb began to receive visions of the Mace of the Crusader.
All right, then.
May your sword strike true.
And finally, you.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate?
I suppose I have no choice. Tell me.
When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything.
What about the gauntlets?
Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
I hope so. Anything else you can tell me about these, no. Anything else you can tell me about the gauntlets?
I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. No mortal man could lift them.
What do you know about this curse that was laid upon you?
It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse. Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know.
Ooh, excuse me. Do you know about anything about the boots of the Crusader?
When Sir Juncan died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did.
What about the Mace of Xenothor?
Sir Alvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the chapel of Leowin for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Amiel found his body and laid him to rest here at the priory.
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
So this place is 300 years old, not thousands, which to me wouldn't make any sense anyways. Well, so I should go out and collect all of these items. So there's a cuirass, which I have. Great force. To speak with the priest about the boots of the Crusader. That was the first one I was given. I'm actually kind of curious about that one. Each one, see, it is approximately to the west. Well, it is to the west of Imperial City. And it's right in the area I thought it would be. Well, each one is supposed to test me, huh? It's straight ride to the north from here. Let's go. Where are you? Vilya?
What can I do for you?
Let's go.
Sure.
Oh, one other thing.
Dearest friend, I'm so happy that you are here.
I'm happy to have you with me. Let's talk fighting strategy.
Sure. Anything in particular you have in mind?
Only attack enemies that attack us.
If you say so, of course. I won't draw my weapon until you do so.
Well, Fergus
Anytime.
and Vilya do tend to bring out their... well, she's not doing it now. Repair hammer, some septums. Bring out a torch so I can see, but I don't want to wear this armor everywhere. I don't know. Perhaps if you get all the items, does Umaril show up? Thinking that I'm Pelinal returned? I mean, I don't understand why Umaril just doesn't come and... Why would he attack me, though? Just... Maybe if I wear all the items, that's the only thing I can think of. How does one face Umaril? If Umaril's returned, where is he? How do you even go to see him? Or is he just wandering the countryside wreaking havoc right now and I don't even know it? Very curious. Let's get Fergus back.
Do you want something from me?
Equip your gear, let's go.
Sure, I'm ready.
I ran into some drunken sailors the other day. I think I prefer goblins.
Everybody mount up, we go north. Straight ride to the north. I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.